Hello there, welcome to another budgeting video. So today we're going to be chatting about what my plans are for July and what I've been up to in June and previous months. So it's been a minute since I recorded a video. And I figured we could just get into the budget and I'll chat a little bit about things that have changed since then. And then hopefully, if I can stay consistent on YouTube, we can get into more things as the weeks go by. But let's get started. So budgeting here. Budget in my variable checking account and my fixed checking account, which is on the screen right now. So starting on the variable checking account side, that had a starting balance of $1,000. Salary was $3,252, and that is a little bit higher than it has been in previous months because now that I saved half of my car payment amount, I effectively have half of that money to spend since I'm just deducting the half from savings and then the half from my paycheck, so then I get the rest effectively, if that makes sense. Someone did ask me if I have a car payment, and clearly I do. I just said that, but it does not come out of these accounts. So that money I put aside every month in its own specific account, like attached to the bank that has the loan. So that's why it's not represented here. Moving on, however, the available balance is going to be $4,252. Subscriptions, this changed a bit. So $250. That is for the New York Times, and that is $8 a month effectively. I think it's $8 every 4 weeks. So there's a few months where it's like twice. So in June it was twice, so $16, and then I paid $200 and something for the Wall Street Journal. That is a yearly subscription, which works out to be about $20 a month. So that all came due. Electricity was $56. Internet is $45. That's normal. And in terms of bills, that was $351 for the month. Groceries, that came in lower than previous months, even though I haven't been recording, I have been budgeting. So this is lower than normal. It's normally closer to $400. And I'm trying to think why that is. I guess I've been like going out more. Side note, I got in a relationship, so this is relevant to what I'm going to say. So I've been eating out more, and thus I've been buying like groceries. So that would be why. And then gas was $69. So it is, let's see, I think we have 4 or 5 more days left in the month. So far that's what I've spent. I'm not sure if I will get another tank of gas before the month ends, but that's where we are right now. Wellness is $82, and that consisted of, had a bill, a medical bill. I guess we can chat about this quickly since I'm trying to catch you guys up on what's happening. I remember I mentioned in previous videos that I was having wrist issues. So effectively I went to occupational therapy for those wrist issues, and this is the remainder of the bill, so $50. So my wrist is like much better, and I learned a bunch of things in terms of ergonomics. So now I'm all set in that regard in terms of what I need to do and going forward. So that's a good thing. And then therapy, I go to therapy once a month at this point. It used to be more like about a year ago, but no, I don't need to go as much because, you know, my issues are semi-controlled / together. So $25. And then medication. So I'm going to Africa. I already mentioned to you guys actually next week. So we're going to Kenya, Rwanda, and Zanzibar, which is an island in Tanzania. So I had to spend $7 for anti-malaria pills. And then moving on home, $31. Let's see what this is. I don't know that this is right. Because I'm pretty sure I bought this a while ago. So I think this is $0 actually. So nothing there. And car maintenance, nothing either. So total for living was $411. Moving on to extras. So $348 for restaurants. So in line with, I guess, being in a relationship, but not really, because he normally pays for most of the food. that we eat when we go to restaurants, but I think I paid for like a few minor things. And then I have been going out more. That was a goal of mine for the year, to be more social. So I went to Cali to visit my friend, and I went to restaurants there. Then I went to the ballet recently, like last weekend. Me and my friends went out to eat beforehand, and then just little outings here and there with my friends. So yeah, $348. I guess that's the price of being social, which is fine. Because historically, I don't eat out unless I'm socializing, so it's okay. Parking. So my boyfriend lives in the city, and I've been paying for parking every time I go down there, which has been annoying because I don't know about you guys, but there's one thing that I do not see the value in is paying for parking. Sometimes it's like inevitable, like it has to be done, but other times not so much. So $78 there, and then I think I'm going to start just parking on the street / looking for free parking going forward, because like it's been adding up. Like I went through my spending for the year and I spent like $300 like parking to go see him, so that cannot continue. Jewelry. So I spent $25. I discovered a new consignment store in the area, thanks to my boyfriend. He actually put me up on it because he knows I like that kind of thing. So I got this pearl necklace. And I'm pretty sure I bought a pearl necklace like from TJ Maxx, which was like over $100, and this cost $25, and I love it even more. So if you want a pearl necklace, you should probably like go to a consignment store to get it, because you can get it for cheap, and they're super cute. It has this vintage latch at the back as well, so I'm very excited about that. Next up, jewelry. I spent $8. I usually get the African Pride detangler like every few months on Amazon Subscribe and Save, and that is like essential. It's like my new favorite hair care product because my hair is so tangly. Then credit card fee. So I got the Venture X like a year ago, and the fee came due for the second year. So normally I try to save up for my credit card fees like monthly, but I wasn't sure if I was going to keep the card, and I'm keeping the card, so I'm going to pay this one up front clearly, and then I've already started to create a sinking fund for next year. So $3.95. If you're wondering, Venture X is totally worth it. You get 2 times points on anything that you buy, so straight across the board, and there are tons of other perks as well. Of course, you can use those points for travel, which is why I got the card in the first place. And then you get a statement credit, like $100 statement credit, like on your anniversary year, and then you get like $300 to spend towards travel, etc., etc. So there's a lot of perks, and I think it's worth it. Moving on, clothing. So I've been buying some clothes. Let's see, $246 in preparation for vacation. So the Africa vacation, I wanted a few more pieces, and then I'm going to Mexico City with my boyfriend in August as well, so I wanted some things for that. I just got a little bit of things because I'm trying not to buy all this clothes. I just looked, like I said before, I looked on my finances for the year, and I've already spent like $1,000 on like clothing and shoes, so I want to keep that close to that range and not go overboard. But we'll chat about some of the things I got. So first up, I got a pair of ballet flats. These are from H&M. They're suede / leather. And I have 2 ballet flats actually that I got from H&M, which I absolutely love. The black one is just straight like, you know, regular leather that I had before. But these are suede, which I feel like the suede, the wear on the suede is much better than the regular leather, because the other leather, I started to peel like on the edges, etc., because of the way, you know, you walk, like the edges hit the ground. And with the suede version that I have, that doesn't happen. So I wanted a suede version in the black, which is very nice. This one is different from the other one that I have because it has this thing at the back, which I don't know how I feel about it. I haven't worn it yet, but we'll see. Either way, if you want to get them, I would recommend, if you're half a size, just like sizing up. So this is a 41, which is a 10, and then I'm normally a 9.5. So there's that. And then other things that I got this sleeveless top. It's let's see, let me step back here. It is basically, yeah, sleeveless top with a collar and a couple buttons. I really love these type of tops for summer. It's just very summer vacation vibes. It's like a linen blend and it was super cheap. Actually, it was $10. Like a lot of the sizes are already sold out because it seemed to be very popular, but I would still keep an eye on the page because they're always like introducing new colors and new sizes. So highly recommend. I've already worn this one already and it washes very nice, and this is it after a wash. And the other thing that I ended up getting was a set. So it's a knit set, which not good for like 80+ degree summer weather, but I was looking at Mexico City and the weather there is in the 70s like all summer long because of the elevation, so I think this will be good for Mexico City. So anyway, it's a knit set. This is the top, short sleeve, and of course you can wear these separately, which is good. And then this is the skirt, which is also good. So got these two things, and then I have a few more things. I think I have 4 more pieces coming that was included here, but I just haven't got them yet. I think I'm getting them later today, but yeah, so that's what happened in the clothing part. And then gifts. I got my boyfriend a couple of things for his house, so $66. And then business, let's see, $28. I got a new SD card because my other cards for YouTube are full because I have a bunch of vlogs on them that I have not edited and posted, as you know. But I'm trying to do better. I had an epiphany. I have them constantly, honestly. After like I go into my like slacker mood, then I like get an epiphany like I need to do better. So I'm gonna try to do better. Next up, travel gear. I spent $21 on basically insect repellent for Africa because they have a bunch of mosquitoes and those mosquitoes have a bunch of diseases. So there's a spray that you can put on your clothes that lasts up to several washes, and then there's actual one that you like spray on your skin. So those two things cost me $21. So extra $1,215. Total spending in the variable checking account side, $1,977. Ending balance in the account, $2,275. Now for the fixed checking. So starting balance, $2,543. Salary, or basically what I put into this account to pay these bills, $446. Okay, so home taxes and fees, $250. That's a regular monthly occurrence. In car insurance, a $527, and that is the price like every few months. I think that's the price every 4 months effectively. And then cell phone is $70. That's a regular monthly amount. So bills, $847, ending balance $2,342. Okay, so income $3,898, spending $2,824, and then this is the breakdown right here, leaving me with a potential saving of $1,074. Now we're gonna move on to July. Okay, so starting balance is the same. So normally I just leave $1,000 in this account just cause it makes me feel better to have that amount in there. Salary, $4,152. So in addition to, like I said, having to pay less money for my car payment, like out of my paycheck, I've been working extra as well because of these vacations, aka the Africa vacation, which was very pricey. I don't know if anyone's looked into like safaris, but they're like ridiculously priced. And honestly, it's not something that I would do, but it's not something that was like top of the list for me. It's usually this happened because me and my friend vacation a few times, and she wanted to go somewhere, and then she just like magically thought to go on safari, and I was like, well, why not? It's not often that you can coordinate things with your friends to do them, so I was like, yeah, let's do it, and I'll just buy the bullet with the price. So anyway, I have been working extra to pay for these expenses, so there's that. So available balance $5,152. Moving on to bills, subscriptions $8, electricity $60. These are estimated. I haven't got my electricity bill yet, and then internet stays at $45 all the time, so that's to be expected. Groceries, since I'm going to be gone for effectively a little less than 2 weeks, so $300 perhaps. Gas $75. I shouldn't have to fill up more than a couple times for when I get back. Wellness, I've already spent some money or plan to spend some money, so I have a subscribe and save for hair, skin and nail vitamins. So this is the one that I have been using for the last 2 months. This is the Pure Encapsulations hair, skin and nail Ultra, and this one, so nobody really needs a hair, skin and nail vitamin, and in theory no one needs a multivitamin if they're like eating really well, but I feel like I eat really well, but I don't think I'm eating optimally. So anyway, there comes the multivitamin. Because I'm always into hair, skin and nails, I always get this versus a multivitamin. So this one's nice because it has a bunch of really good like basic vitamins, and then of course the hair one, so like silica, biotin, and then it has a bunch of collagen, which is good for hair but like also good for joints. My joints are like not the best, so this is like multifunctional. The other thing I got, I spent $9 on my regular meds that I get every few months. Home, I shouldn't have any cost there, and then nothing in car maintenance. While I was on my hiatus, did my 6-month maintenance for my car, and that was like $500. So I'm good for another 6 months. So living $430. Okay, moving on to extra toiletries. $26. So I got ingrown hair pads. I normally use those on vacation because they don't count as liquids, and I have ingrown hairs and I always need something. So at home I use several things, but on vacation I just use the pads, and those were $18. And then I got some contact lens solution for $8. Makeup, just getting some brow gel, which I haven't subscribe and save for like every 6 months. So $7, and then I'm budgeting around $15 for parking if I can keep it together and not park in the expensive parking garage. So extra should be $48, and then total spending should be $591, which is very low for me. We'll see if anything else comes up, but it might just be that way. Most of my other spending will be in travel, which will come out of my travel sinking fund. So imbalance is $4,561, and I will more than likely just put the excess of that into savings for future months. And then moving on to the fixed checking side, starting balance $2,543. Salary, looks like I left that in there. So for $646, that's the normal available balance, $3,189. And then this should be also pretty low key as well. So $250 for home taxes and fees, and then cell phone is $70. So July should be a low spend month for like regular home and living things. So income $4,798, spending $911, which is very nice, and I'm hoping to stay there because I have been spending most of the spending that I've been doing lately is just on travel, but it's a lot of money. So it'll be nice to like have a chill month where I'm not having to spend all this money. So yes, the difference is $3,887, and like I said, I will put that money into savings. So that is going to be it for today's budgeting video. Since it's been a while, let's catch up. Leave me some comments, and I will see you in the next video.